Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and thanks for checking out the channel. You know, over the past couple months, I've done a few videos where I've talked about reaction videos or talking about bands and how on my channel, when I do a reaction to a song, I personally don't believe that I should be monetized for that because I am really just playing the whole song and then just giving my opinion afterwards, what I think of it. And I said there are other channels that do different things. I think some of them just needlessly stop the song so they could try to break it up and claim fair use. But then I said someone like the Charismatic Voice, who really breaks down the song, is I feel like she would fall under fair use because it's more people are going to the channel to see her. I feel like when I do a reaction video, because I could tell by the band that I do, if I do a popular band, like, it'll get way more views because people are coming for that song. So I felt that way, but then I just watched a video yesterday from a guy named the Professor of Rock, and he was talking about, like, shutting down his top 10 list, things that he would do, and I love that channel, the Professor of Rock. So when I come back, I'm going to specifically focus on his channel. We're going to talk about why I think he's got a real legitimate gripe about this. So let's check out my intro here, and then we will come back and we will talk about this.
Jesus Christ. That's Mike's musical rehab.
All right, so I sped that intro up so I could get through it quicker. Seems like it's a little too long. So let's talk about the Professor of Rock. If you don't know who he is, I'm going to bring up his picture right here. This is the Professor of Rock. I love that he always has the fedora hat on, and I basically wanted to talk about his channel and a problem that he was having that I think is a bigger problem with the music industry overall. All right, so I'm a really big fan of his channel, and what he basically does is he breaks down classic songs, classic albums, he does incredible interviews, but when he breaks it down, he really goes in depth. He really does his research and really gives you all the information you could find. And what was happening from my understanding with him is that if he did a video, and say if like he's talking about AC/DC Back in Black, what he would do to give the audience watching this like a 5-second clip of the song, just so they could see which song it was, and you quickly comes in your head and you go, oh yeah, that song, when he's talking about it. So that's all he was doing. And for me, he does so much of a deep dive breaking down the song that he's spending a 20-minute video talking about it and showing a 5-second clip. And then what was happening with him was he was getting blocked. And here's the thing. I've had videos where I shoot where sometimes you do get blocked. And I could fix that by like changing and putting something over the top of it. I'm not trying to monetize the video because it's really about that song. So I shouldn't really have a block. I'm just not monetizing it, so I'm not making any money off of it. I feel like that should be just be something that happens, like the way it goes. Now, he monetizes his video. If I'm taking a guess, he probably does, but he deserves to. I do think while I've like gone at some reactor people saying, hey, you know, when you're complaining about this, you don't really deserve money from it. You're just reacting to a song. He is really just, his show is about breaking down the song, and he's not playing the whole song to give you that thing. He's just giving you a small clip. And for a record company to come after that, for a 5-second clip that you're playing to show the song, it's not right. I don't think that's right at all, because the whole video is mostly him giving information. So in that case, that is 100% fair use. And I just think, I'm going to be blunt, I think it's kind of bullshit that he gets claims like that. And I know he was getting videos blocked, which playing a 5-second clip, so then he's got to go in and take it out, move the part, do all this, and he's spending a lot of his time on making this video, only in the end just to get a copyright block. And here's the issue that I'm going to go into it with, and I'll talk about this from his perspective, and I'm going to talk about it from Flickering Box, who took all his videos off his channel. And what I'm going to say is, it becomes this thing when you have to fight for fair use, which his video is 100% Professor of Rock fair use. When he's got to fight for that, what could happen is the record label could then put a copyright strike upon you. Now, I don't know why YouTube did this, but they made the arbitrator of these copyright strikes back to the label, which is really, really, really dumb that they get to decide again whether it's a copyright strike. And when you think that's just, oh, that's nothing, that is something big, because if you get 3 of those, you are shut down. Like, you can't even have another channel. You can't do anything. Whole channel's gone. And someone, I will say, this pertains more to Flickering Box, I'm probably going to put, he really broke down the song, and I feel what happened with his channel is he may have gotten a copyright strike or 2, because at 2 it puts you right at the edge, because if you get that 3rd one, it could get shut down. So he basically took down every video where he was reacting, because I think he just wanted to wipe the slate clean, and now he just does basic interviews and still great stuff out there. But it completely almost could have shut down his channel, something that he built and put all this time and effort into, to just have someone say, all right, no, you used part of a song. And I don't think in that instance it's right. Now, in Flickering Box, he did use the whole song and then would break it down. He did a whole bunch of analysis. So does Charismatic Voice. She breaks down the whole song, but she does it in, 15, 20-second increments, then talks about part of it. My issue, completely different with the Professor of Rock, is that he is not playing the whole song. He is playing one snippet of a song. And for the record label to be like, no, we should own that entire copyright, that is absolutely wrong. And here's the issue that comes with that is that, as AI got more popular and became a bigger thing, one of the things that it allowed to do for YouTube and people is these places that were looking for their copyright material, if someone was using their material, they could quickly scroll through the entire platform and find any little bit that was their song and say, all right, this is a copyright video. Where in the past, maybe years and years back, they kind of had to go through it and they could look at something and objectively say, no, they're playing a little bit of a song. That's not copyright. That's not. Now it's just kind of being weeded out and immediately just filed for a copyright strike. Like, not a copyright strike, but at least a copyright claim. And it's happening within seconds of posting the video. So that's how it's like AI going through and just finding a part. And it takes that human element out of it. And for him, while I think his is 100% fair use, if he gets that block and then he puts in for the copyright, the fair use, if that label says, oh, no, you know what? We want this to be, this is a copyright claim. We're going to put a copyright strike about you. He could then file to have that question, and the filing of that goes right back to the record label. So the only option he then has after that, if they put the copyright strikes, is to take legal action, and that's a huge expense and a big issue for something that, come on, if you're a label, you should see that this guy is using just a minimal amount of the song. I love this guy's channel, and I can't recommend enough. Like, I'm going to put a link to his channel. He is so informative, breaks down albums, like, really, really does his research, and it's absolutely amazing. And I hate to see this from the record label, shutting someone like that down and ruining those videos that people like me enjoy. And you know what? He made a comment the other day when he was just kind of doing a quick live stream about it. That was absolutely right. His channel is one of the channels that brings music to people. It promotes music. There's so many songs that I've forgotten about that he brings up on his channel, talks about deep dive, and then I go and start listening to that band again. So he is doing promotion for that band. And come on, 30-minute video, you've got 5 seconds of your song in there, and you think you should have that whole video? I don't think that's right. I've fought for the artist in videos like mine where I said, hey, you know what, I'm using the whole song. Absolutely, money should go to them, not to me. Absolutely go to them. From him, he's doing so much research, so much work on the channel to bring so much knowledge to people about the artist, about the music, that I feel like the record companies, and I don't think it's the artist, I think it's the label, are just ruining this. They are absolutely ruining this to where people just aren't going to do it. And if you notice on my channel when I do a reaction video, absolutely play the whole song, and I don't file anything monetarily for it. I leave it that the credit goes to the artist. That's the way I feel it is. That's how I don't get a copyright strike, because I'm not claiming fair use. But when I do a top 10 list or a top 7 list, you will notice I don't play a snippet of the song anymore. I used to, because now the whole video can get blocked. You film it, and then the whole video is blocked, and I'm like, I spent all this time, used 7 seconds of a song, and that's it. That's it for the whole video. And I just think they are shooting themselves in the foot by cutting down some of these brilliant channels that are really giving an amazing platform and really pushing their music out to a whole bunch of people. So all I gotta say is, come on, record company. Come on, industry. You want to take the monetization from me? Absolutely. I'm using your whole song. I'm listening to it and just giving my opinion. Absolutely should be your credit. But when someone's doing so much research and you're watching a video because it's not about the song, it's about the person telling the story of the song, that is fair use. And to be fair, even from his standpoint, all those clicks on his video that he's getting, he is not telling you what song he is referencing in there. He is absolutely putting, hey, this band did this in the 80s, and then you have to go to the video and you find it out. So it's not like the song is drawing the people in, it's him that's drawing the people in. And you're really going to stop losing this promotion from people like that, and I think it's going to be a sad day for the artist, because that's just not, it's not right. It's not right. You know, I've seen videos of people that I know that go to guitar shows and stuff like that, and they'll post up their video, and a song will just be on in the background of like the building, and instantly AI finds that and it's like, all right, we're copywriting this. This song is playing for 2 seconds in the background while this guy's walking. He's not playing the song, not promoting the song, not doing anything, and they're still claiming copyright on that. So I'm such a fan of the Professor of Rock's channel, and this really, really, to be honest with you, pisses me off, because he's one of the people that's legitimately doing it and being so informative and so good and doing such killer interviews. Stop ruining channels like this. I'm begging you. Come on, man. And YouTube, love you guys. I got my platform putting up there. Step up and change that whole situation where they get to decide if it's fair use or not now. Have a third-party arbitrator that can come in and look at a Professor of Rock video and say, hell no, he's not taking a copyright material. He's doing research and doing a video of something else. So I'm sorry that I'm so passionate about this, but I love this guy's channel. I think it's amazing, and I hate to see things like this be ruined because greedy-ass people are going way overboard with trying to claim stuff that isn't theirs. So, all right. Calmer now. Have a drink tonight. But as always, man, music makes life better. If you're climbing up, reach down and pull somebody up with you. And go check out the Professor of Rock's channel. I think he's got a new interview with Michael Anthony today, and this guy's just doing great stuff. Love his channel. If he sees this video, you are awesome, man. And keep doing what you're doing. I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing night. Bye.